So. Trident's obviously also a decent play, pretty good.
And we have Dumblet and Garci. That is actually, if I'm not mistaken, VG Gold, both of them, in the top
100
corner
here.
of the view. Yes. So this is going to be an interesting game.
Yep.
Those guys are both high in 3v3, and the other team is each side is more focused on the 5v5 and are pretty high there. So it's basically, is a 3v3 higher tier better on a 3v3 map than a 5v5?
Okay, cool. Good luck.
Now,
Yes, what do you guys think? Is there
now that
a...
you said it like this, I'm not gonna root for my friends. I'm gonna root for the 3v3 players because I do believe that 3v3 players, in a way, are better than 5v5 players. I'm saying it because I'm a 3v3 player, but you know,
Yeah.
they're playing in their home. You know, they're playing on their land. It's like they know the map better than these guys. So
is that like actually something that's going to give them a benefit, that they are more used to it, or is it going to be helpful for them? What do you guys think?
Probably.
I don't think it will make a difference whether it's 5v5 or 3v3. I think it'll make the difference is the way they play together. If Trident can play well with Florishu and vice versa, then I think they'll win. But seeing there's a Kensei and a Sky versus Mio and Baptiste, I don't know. Strange picks, I suppose.
And will we expect the Mio on lane and Baptiste jungle?
Maybe Baptiste.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe Baptiste lane.
Lors main jungle.
Possible.
Lors is the jungle main, so he's gonna go jungle, and then Answer loves the lane. So Floor's jungle, Answer lane, Trident.
But Mio is really strong if you like get half in the
Leo?
half time. No, Miho is like really strong.
Miho.
She can really delete people. But so is the Kensei. So after the 7 minutes, I think it's gonna be pretty even actually.
Yeah, they're both balanced when it comes to. It's more like who's gonna single out the other team first. That's kind of how it should go down.
But I have to say, it's kind of exciting to see these high elo players because, yeah, I don't play like that. So it's gonna be fun to see if there is like a difference in the game styles. Like all of them are pretty high, so.
I think the main difference is gonna be that they're gonna rush flat damage items, like Solar Blade, Shatterglass, instead of actually going for effect items. But I think on Sky, it's universal that you go Spellfire first.
Yeah.
But
Spellfire, maybe Frostburn.
Sky or a Frostburn. I would think a Frostburn.
No, well, Spellfire first, depends. Frostburn, and then maybe.
Even though the Spellfire is broken down with like 50%, is that really the first item you get?
Yeah, when you're going against the Sky
jungle, guys. I didn't expect that.
Sky jungle's good.
That means Kensei versus Mio.
Especially for the Raz. I mean, look at all the damage he's doing to Flourish. You could actually kill him if he knows, if he knew where he was.
Just I think he wanted to prioritize vision, so because his cam is about to die, I just wanted to get rid of that.
Awesome, the stream's working better now, I think. If anybody...
Yeah, I just hope the link is working, because as I said, I got news that the link was not working.
Click on the link, see if it works.
I cannot do that.
Wait. Everybody is watching, so...
We will check. We will check.
This guy's definitely dominating the jungle, so... In my opinion. He's taken away already one of his camps.
I don't know why I didn't see that coming actually with this guy in the jungle. I was so sure that the Kensei actually was going to be there. Did it? Yes. Okay, the link is working now for anybody that.
Yeah, we had like almost 30 viewers on, and then the game
Oh, that's awesome.
started crashing, and now we're down to 9. But we just started streaming a while ago, so it's fine. We still got a few games anyway for the night. If there's any areas, you guys can just let me know in the chat.
So the Kensei is actually pushing pretty hard.
Sure,
on
try
the
to
lane.
just pop his bottle for no reason. Well, I guess it's to stay in lane, but
Yes, I think it's to make sure that he doesn't lose the turret. And I think that was a good decision actually,
check it flourish.
because he needs to keep that turret alive as long as possible before those 7 minutes start. Florisho is getting the last hits on the minions.
Here we go. I think he's gonna kill him. He still got his bottle.
I think. Oh, this is
Still got his bottle.
good.
Damlet popped his bottle too early. That was easy. Well done.
Well, I think he went up and then remembered that he can't go in lane. So he messed
And
up and went
yes,
back to jungle.
so
I
he
think-
didn't
I
have
think that's what
anything.
happened.
He didn't realize he still had his
Yeah.
bottle, I think.
He didn't have anywhere to go. Because in a normal situation, obviously you would run up to the lane and try to get away with help of your teammates. But that's not how we roll, guys.
Welcome to the Guild of Gods.
Welcome to the guild.
If you look at the stats, like the CS, it's like the opposite on each side. Like the lane versus the opposite jungle has the same stats as vice versa. If that makes sense. So Trident has 22, and oh, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong stats here.
Yeah, case both of them are doing pretty good in terms of farming, I would say. Obviously the practice now has like a little advantage. With the 1 kill down.
Bob's asking why he pissed off with him. I told him it's not because of the mines, because he went and killed himself.
I'm not pissed at him.
Yeah, I don't know why I think so.
No.
I'm not pissed at you,
Sensitive
Bob.
guys. Okay, let's
Here we
just
go.
focus on the game. Bob, I will
Flourishing.
deal with later. Okay, I think Gauntlet is back with a vengeance right now. He was really annoyed over the kill, and he's going to try to go for it.
He's just missing his A a lot. But anyway, I think he's dead.
Which is gonna cost him now.
He's gonna die. Ooh, if he can, oh, if he could have hit his A there correctly. Oh my goodness, if he hit his A there correctly, he would have been dead. I think he would have been dead.
If Flores aimed that ulti correctly, it would have been all over.
Yeah, I think Damlet doesn't play. I don't know if he's a very experienced Sky player, but he should have aimed his A at the angle that Flourish would have escaped.
Then again, Flores, by the way, I didn't say this when you asked about information. Flores is to play competitive in 3v3, and Trident does play a lot of 3v3 with me, so they're both good at 3v3. It's not that there's a disadvantage on both ends.
No, not at all.
No, I think this is a really fair team setup, actually. Obviously, the person that Flourish would have played with couldn't come. I hope she's feeling better.
There we go. They're fighting. I think Damlet jumped on the wrong position. He's gonna die now. He shouldn't have went in so fast. Oh, he's dead.
He's trying to get away. He's trying to get away.
Nothing you can do.
He's caught up. He's caught up.
He should have stayed on his side and just harassed him for a bit and then waited for him to engage.
This is why you
But
want to go
we
Spellfire
are getting
first in this match.
closer to the 6-minute mark now, when the teams get to interact.
HaVeNz, why is this silent, bro?
I'm not sure. I was like thinking this is why in this matchup Spellfire first would make more sense, just because Baptiste has the passive that allows him to lifesteal, And then he's
Ooh.
also going for a poison shiv probably, so it would have been better. It's gonna be more like breaking point, poison shiv, bone shot, that type of build. So he
Yeah.
can front line for a long time.
I agree with you. Trident
Or
almost
he-
got a
he's
kill.
going- I think he's going for a 5v5 build. He went for a certain fast. I'm not really
Is
experienced on
the
5v5
first turret
builds,
gonna
but-
go down now?
Yep,
He could, yeah.
Yes, it is.
rest in peace turret.
I'm so surprised Sky didn't go up. He was just sitting there. He could have made it harder for him
7
to take the
minutes hasn't
tower.
been- Yep.
And now they are very careful with the 7-minute mark now because all the teams know that they will be disqualified straight away if they enter the lane too early.
I actually forgot about that 7 minute.
And now I think we're gonna see a lot more pushing from A side actually.
They can get a kill there, and Kensei can get out. So it's fine if Kensei overextends.
And I have to say, I think that A side does have an advantage here because they usually play together versus the fact that Flourish and Trident was just put together right now.
But also, I think
They are
that
skilled players, all four, so I think it's going to be a good game, actually. I think
Yeah.
it's going to be close. B side has 2 kills, A side has no kills yet.
Helix didn't Florisho go inactive for a couple of months though. I never
He
saw
did,
him
yeah.
in games
I
for a
believe so.
long time. I think a
I
lot
think
of
he
people
played now and then, but he didn't play for like a while.
He
I
stopped
think
grinding.
He still played now and then. Yeah, he stopped grinding. I think that happened.
They can't
Because
fight
I
it.
also didn't really notice him.
Yeah, also same.
And now we will probably see a big fight, but teams are pushing.
They have to
Two
separate
turrets
them
are
and then just blow up one person, because going to melee into Sky is a nightmare.
Ooh, they're dead. Oh, he could have got that Trident kill. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
You see, this is obviously where teamwork comes in. Like, if they were just better synergized, they would have got double kill very easily.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
that
At
was
least
kill
got 1 for 1.
that's 1 for 1. 1 for 1.
Normally you'd see high tier 3v3 players avoid the 1-for-1, that's why Sky's back up. Because it's like, in 3v3, it's not like 5v5. In 5v5 you actually have more time than 3v3. 3v3 is so snowbally, if you mess up once, that could cost you almost
Yeah, the whole
a lot
game.
of stuff, so,
Yeah.
yeah. Could be
Gotta-
like 3 objectives on.
You gotta be on point on with 3v3. That's why we saw last weekend that a lot of people were throwing the games. Because they were playing 5v5 style and they were waiting too long. But in saying that, 5v5 you also gotta be on point. It just depends how aggressive your opponent is. If the opponent isn't so aggressive, then I suppose you can recover from a lot of mistakes. Whereas in 3v3 you can't really do that.
So let's just remind everybody that this winning team from this side will face off with the gliding vampire and known as God to decide which of the teams that's gonna move forward to next week's finals.
Well, here's the thing to touch on the 5v5 and the 3v3 thing. I've played a lot of 3v3, and honestly, it's easier to recover in 3v3 than it is in 5v5. So you can have moments with comebacks, because you can basically wait for a little bit. So say for about 25 minutes, everybody's full build. In 5v5, just because the jungle and the farm is it's very limited, and you don't really get a lot of ambient from jungle itself. So it's hard to get to the late game phase as fast as the other team. So if you mess up, you're dead.
Okay.
It.
Dead. Oh, you could have got a double.
Oh, look at
Nice.
that.
Dumblett's coming back.
Okay,
Starting to make them plays.
both teams are backing up a little bit. I think both will go for the gold mine. Yes, more gold. How is it looking on the gold side?
Gold side?
It's
They
kind
are
of equal.
pretty
500
even.
gold for Flores and Trident. They just have 500 gold.
And they are pretty close in
Stats are very close. Considering that
2,000
Garcia
gold,
died.
actually. I misread that. 2,000 gold, my bad.
2 more kills for the B team. It's not giving them like a huge advantage, I think, but the Baptiste is strong and the Mio is just getting stronger for every minute that passes.
Yeah. Then again, it's like 2 melee into Sky. This is a nightmare. Oh, they interrupted me. Oh, it's okay. I believe. Oh, no.
Oh, nice play from
Interrupted
Glarshu.
her.
He moved out correctly.
And I think we will see this level take practice.
I think Kensei should come and contest this. Instead of worrying about that tower. Because he's going to have a lot more to worry
A
about.
lot of CC. Yeah. But it's
Probably
better to get
he
this
will
map pressure down.
he take it out and he will just try to go
The problem is he's probably going to die.
home.
See?
Yes.
Yeah. Should have just tried to contest it.
I think he would have died if he went there, because they have a lot of CC. You could just lock him down, kill him, and then they wouldn't even get the turret, so... I'm not sure. Maybe,
So
could have stolen
obviously
it.
A side now needs to start focusing track. Kensei will be back right now. So but Team B is pushing with the tracking.
I think they could get one kill there.
We did not see that the last matches from previous week because teams kind of got the Kraken but did not push with it.
Yeah, they were too focused on taking jungle farm. Which is bad, really, if you get Kraken.
Yeah. You gotta push.
Oh, they got it before the turret went down, so that's a bit lucky for them. I hope it's guys can like turn this around and just focus. We see the Spellfire now is on this guy. Guessing he's going for.
Sure. Flourish is pretty stacked as well. I mean, he's got an infusion waiting, and Trident's also pretty stacked. I think this is going to be a good fight for the next fight coming up.
And how
I think
are
it.
they doing on the
I think here comes a kill.
defense side? Neo builds no defense
Oh, Flourish.
at all.
Yeah, Flourish has got pretty much decent amount of defense.
But in fact, the Miho really doesn't need defense. She is her own defense. She is
No.
just linking around.
The go-to playstyle is just buying full damage so you can delete people. That's
Yeah, and then just jump out of dodge when you need to. Flourish is very strong right now. I mean, Baptiste, when he has these items on board, he's super strong.
And he really wanted to take that. But
I think he was trolling there.
No, I just question if it was worth it. But
I think he was trolling.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he was taking that serious.
I think choke point turrets are
he's just
valuable.
giving them a kill.
Because, yeah.
The Kraken is up. Where do we have the Kensei? He's pushing the lake. Where is...
Have you seen the chat, Wicked? You see all the nonsense Bob's
No.
talking?
No. No.
Don't
I
look.
did not watch
Don't
it.
waste your time.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
So HaVeNz, are you... why does Trident play on your account?
Oh yeah, I have no idea. I stopped playing for a while as well. And he has the password and all that, so I think he just tests stuff on my account.
He flippin' plays on your account, bro. He plays with me sometimes on your account.
He calls
I
it
have no
his
idea.
more-
I thought he was HaVeNz.
Oh wow.
I'm just gonna put it out there.
Yo,
When he doesn't want
calls
to
my
play
account
with
his Smurf.
When he doesn't want to play with those low tier people, he's like, I'm going on the Smurf. And
Yeah, I mean, to be
he
honest-
comes with your account.
He has all the right, because I don't care about 5v5 ranking. That's why I also told him he knows I don't really care about 5v5 rank. All I care about is 3v3 rank. So like he does
Oh,
whatever he
look
wants
at this.
on
The
5v5.
Kensei is taking the Kraken. Is that
Yeah.
gonna be a game changer now?
I think this game was they waited too long. I think I don't know. I think Flourish and Trident is playing with fire.
They are doing really well.
They're doing really well,
And
but I think they're also
I
taking
have to
too
say,
many.
there is no clear. There are like no clear winners right now because
Well, the
both
gold is like
teams are
less than.
equal.
It's literally a K apart. 37K and 38K. Literally.
And that doesn't matter because they have full builds.
Yeah, it doesn't
They
matter.
can't say it's full build.
So they've literally.
It's
That's
more about how
why.
expensive the item is.
Yeah, they're literally playing with fire. I think they could win this game. Kensei and Dumlet.
Oh, the Kensei goes for
Ooh.
Miho. Can he get the kill?
Dumlet almost died.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, this is...
Ooh, Flourish got
Okay,
The
caught.
one
only
is
issue
down.
here.
One is down.
Yeah, now it's gonna be way harder to kill Kraken. And they don't have poison shiv or any form mortal wound.
But
so
Mio is hitting
they're
very
going
hard.
against two people
Mio
at the
is
same-
destroying that Kraken. Jeez, like.
It's... Yeah, they are not gonna take out one of those turrets.
I think Trident can. If Trident gets his defense stack properly finished, I think he can take them both on. With maybe a little bit of help. Because he's doing a lot of damage.
That's a little bit of a help. But it looks like the other, like Team A is actually focusing on taking out Flourish first.
Yeah, which
to
is the
have a
smart thing to
chance.
do.
Yes, to have a chance to get to the Miho.
Because, yeah.
Yeah, with the Baptiste done, just pulling them in, like getting them stuck when Miho is around, that's bad. That's gonna change everything.
Well, that could be a huge mistake. Or not, but they don't have a block in.
No, Trident can buy his item finished. Oh, he took Infusion rather. Which I think was a good choice because, I mean, he just needs a reflex block. With Infusion and he's gonna rape them.
So, is A side infusing as well? Yes, I see the infusion on Garci.
Yeah, Damlet's Infusion's almost finished. He needs to go and get a new one.
And I probably guess he will do that.
Yeah, I think he will. He's got enough, just enough. Yeah, he did.
So, wonder if the next fight is gonna be around the Kraken or if they're gonna just try to push.
Oh,
It's a
I
little
thought he was
bit
gonna go for
risky to go
a...
in without vision. I have to.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's
there's
unfortunate for
Mia
Trident
down.
there. Flourish made the right plays there though. I mean, he moved right out of Damlet's ulti. But he's gonna die.
And Flourish
He shouldn't have stayed.
This
Sure.
could be GG.
Well,
for
I
Yeah,
think
flip
so.
and all. I really thought Flourish and Trident's gonna win this easily.
Well, I actually thought it's gonna be like a really fair match. It was a good match. And I guess Mio is back
Oh,
out.
Trident probably will kill him.
Second.
I think Trident's,
So-
yeah, he's getting back.
Oh, the game goes.
Leave. He
And
will
it
have to
continues.
Ooh,
leave.
he's chasing
He's
him.
dying from those
He's still got
things.
his boots. Oh, he's chasing him. He's still got his boots. He's gonna kill him. Easy.
Yeah.
He's also got his boots back. He should have just taken the creep and stayed there.
And the Sky has 10 more seconds before she comes out.
Oh, he has no
Flourish
choice now.
has
He has to contest the
It's
practice.
55 seconds before he comes out. That's a really long.
This is
But
the
they have the
comeback.
Kraken against them now, so
Yep, this is the comeback. If they play it correctly, now the only thing they could do is try to backdoor
yes.
because they can't really.
I think that's a good
Yeah,
play.
look at that.
Yeah.
Nice. And this game's over. It's over. Yeah. We'll probably kill one, maybe. Oh no, never mind. He's not gonna kill the one.
Oh, he's trying.
The
to
only
do
thing
it.
that annoys me is the fact that if Damlet didn't die there, they would have finished the game earlier. I think they would
They
have
should
finished.
have juggled the turret aggro.
Yeah, they
Should've
should have.
juggled
I was
turret
thinking the
aggro
same thing. Oh, Garci's eating hard. I think Garci can kill both.
Yes. He probably can, but like he needs to focus the Kraken now and just wait for Sky to come back out.
Flip.
And
I think this game's not over yet.
they do have both turrets down in base, so it's basically like they can just walk in and end it. If they,
Yeah, he's still down for 25 seconds, so
yeah.
They're probably gonna do that too. They're going for it.
yeah, they're wasting a lot. Yeah, I think.
They are playing with our feelings at this point.
Yeah, they are basically. I mean, you're the one keeping so quiet when you were talking so nice in the beginning. And you had such good information to share. I don't know why you're so quiet, bro.
Maybe he's a little bit shy. Who knows?
No ways, man. I kept quiet because I was fixing my stream and he was giving such good information. I was enjoying it. I didn't even want to cast. I was just listening to
I
you.
don't know. I don't know. Man.
What are they doing?
I'm not good at
Okay.
Oh,
I guess they're gonna just
I'm
wait.
Trying to catch them out.
They should.
The golden POA strats. This is the OG. By the way, in 3v3, if you wanted to get out of POA, you have to know this strategy. You sit in that bush forever. Yeah, this is
I remember in
real.
3v3, I used to do that quite a bit.
Since they're both like very competitive teams, like that's the first place that they will look.
But this is a good game. This is a good game.
They know that they are there.
Yeah, Flourish is not
Yeah, the
stupid.
cam gave it away.
Oh, now it's just a waiting game. Trident.
They're gonna wait for Kraken to spawn probably.
It's a double-edged sword. If they stay there for too long, Kraken is like lost. And if they go in and then they're not there, they just ulti in base and take it.
Well, the cams,
And
they saw them with the
actually,
cam, so
Team A had a big wave.
they still see them. So I mean, the cam. They just need to. Who do you think they need to kill, Damlet or Garci first?
Garcia. Oh no, my bad. Dumplet.
Yeah.
Dumplet, for sure.
They're actually playing stupid. They should have wrapped around. They're gonna take this. I wonder if they even know that the Kraken's up.
I do
think
think
they
that
know.
they
It's too late.
know, and
It's too late.
they are probably very aware that the Kraken is going down.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Baptiste is coming now. Oh, they could have.
If they can kill them, it doesn't really matter then. Oh my goodness, Flourish.
Oh, God.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. This,
If he dies now, this is definitely GG. It's no way. Oh, he's getting destroyed by Garci.
yeah.
Kensei is really strong. I wonder if they need to nerf this hero.
No, he's good where he's at.
You think so?
I don't think he. Yeah, because he has his playstyle, you know. So early mid game he's complete garbage, and then late game he becomes.
Yeah, late game is a monster, dude.
That was a GG. That was a good game. It was really close calls. I actually thought for a minute
I thought Flourish should.
Trident and Flourish would actually get this. So
Yeah, me too. I thought they should have won. But anyway.
it's a good game. But we are on to game 3 now, so we will see these guys face off with gliding.
Sure, we're up to 32 viewers. Awesome. So wait before you start the game so I can just change the names.
Okay, so we're
but-
just gonna move those guys here. And we
So
have
gliding.
gliding.
Yeah, gliding.
And we're gonna have Touchy Shock as a base hitter, obviously.
Click gliding
Bob
is first.
is gonna get back in. And I'm gonna have to get the other guy online.
Bob says he wants to be base hitter.
Yeah, Bob is a base hitter. That's what he is.
He's texting and he doesn't see what's happening in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, it's known as Gliding and Gliding Vampire. Okay, just give me a second, let me edit that.
Okay, let me see. Because I don't know if TMerlini can actually accept and get back on.
So who's the second team?
No, now the first teams are going. Okay, I think we need to swap this actually, so it's yeah. Okay, I'm not doing that. So this is for the the winners of this match now will go to the semifinals next Sunday. And after this game, we're gonna go along with the winners from last Sunday's matches. So we have some exciting games coming on, actually.
I can't wait to see
We
Dewey and
have,
Jesse. Should be a good match. That.
it's a really shame though that Kujiko actually couldn't play today, so he's putting in a sub.
Why is he not
It
playing?
was kind of his phone broke.
His
That's
phone
like a real
broke.
shame.
I think he got too excited for
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
Liar! I just want to guess.
We-
I think he got a bit scared and he chickened out. Sounds like the
Yeah,
fighters in the UFC.
Might
You have
be. Like I'm
Worst
not gonna
excuses ever.
speculate. I'm not gonna speculate in that. I hope he will come online, but otherwise we have a sub for him against Dewey and Jesse, and then we have of course Strange Pineapple and the Nemesis.
Let me know when you're ready. Then I'll put the names down.
Alright, Dumplet said he needs some time. He said 2 minutes.
How much?
He said he needs 2 minutes.
2. Okay.
Sure. I think they need to sneak away, maybe discuss some tactics here.
Okay, he's here. Let's go.
Hold on. So who's the team?
Okay.
Is it Dumblet, Garci versus Gliding Vampire known as God?
Yes.
Okay, let me just edit that quickly. Give me half a minute.
Okay, Dumplet said 1 second. He needs more time,
That's okay.
so that's perfect.
Oh. Information. Yes, it's good to take a pee break before the games actually. So you feel refreshed and have more energy.
Well, as I was showing on the stream, it's good to have a Coke break as well, so you can get some nice sugar.
Anyway,
Well,
how does
when you
what?
say Coke break, like you have to explain to the kids it's actually
Yeah,
like
not-
Coca-Cola you mean.
not cocaine.
And like
Anyway, how does going to the bathroom give you energy? I don't understand.
I don't know, it just feels good I guess. If you're like
You're a
Oh.
strange
You're
person,
re-
anyway.
you're
Yeah.
You're a strange person.
you're in a game, you get like nervous and like obviously you're gonna have to go and pee. Like, yeah, or poo poo or pee pee, yeah.
I can't wait to hear the comments in this chat section.
Well, pro-casters here, like serious
Take
serious
this professionally.
discussion.
This is very serious. I am
The
not
guys are
getting
raging
paid,
at
I'm
each other in
actually-
the
Sure.
chats. Gliding Vampire and Trident is having a go at each other.
Oh,
I think in a good way. I don't think it's a bad way.
okay, let's start this game
Yeah, we
for
can
the
go.
final match.
By the way, just throwing it out there before the game starts, I am not getting paid.
Soon you will be, bro. Don't
Wow.
worry.
Wow, really? Putting me on the
Was that-
spot there. I do
Was-
pay you like a like. Do I have to? Okay. I think we need to talk about this because Minecraft. I'm just playing Minecraft, really. I do pay you.
Why you don't have to go there, Yui.
Well,
Alpha's bad. Shh, Yui, shh, shh. The
I
game
think
begun.
that.
We're not gonna talk about that now.
Okay then.
Tier 10, Yui. All I
No.
have to say is tier 10. Last season.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Uh huh.
No, the guys are going at each other in the chats.
Yo, it looks like a little first pick. I haven't
Okay,
seen Leo
so
this
a
season at
ban
all,
on the
actually.
sky. Obviously because they didn't want to play it. They didn't want the other team to have it.
Yeah, it's just too strong. I haven't seen a Leo this season
Leo.
at all.
He's pretty strong still, but I don't think that he is that OP. Like the other team gonna need a stun. If you have a stun to like play against with him, then you can actually like take him out. And Kensei, no, not the Kensei, Kennedy obviously have the
Kinetic.
stun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 8-minute stun, and then that's also great because I think that there's one Catherine.
Oh.
I used to do Catherine Crystal Power back in the day.
They're saying
It used to be really broken.
They're saying Kensei against Leo is in HGG. I don't know what they're talking.
What did you say, HaVeNz? What did you say?
They're saying something in the chats about Kensei against Leo would be good, and it's GG.
Late game? Oh yeah. Kensei will stomp over Leo late game. Because of the sustain that he can buy.
No, this is not gonna be a... Wow.
And it is a Taka game. Oh,
What happened?
I blame Bob.
Typical Bob.
Alright, go same heroes. That was weird. I think one of them wanted to change skins and clicked on exit by accident. I do that sometimes. And then I blame it on lag. Nobody knows this until now. Now you guys know.
Okay, let's start again. Did he lock in Taka though?
Yeah, he did. He locked in Taka.
Yes. So,
So it
that
was
that
Leo
means
Taka
they have to
inside.
play. Yes, that means they
Same
have to play
picks.
Taka.
Because, I mean, they can't just now go and change the picks. That's not going to be fair.
No, they are not
Yeah,
allowed.
yeah.
Not if they locked it in. Then obviously it's gonna be. So this was the fastest draft I ever seen. It's like
Exactly.
insta-lock
This
on
was very well
insta-lock.
thought.
And
And
now
then
we
there's
come to
Bob.
Bob. He really needs to think about his hero to sit in base with.
You know what they should add
Because it-
in this game? Like in Dota, they should add a pause button. If anything goes wrong.
Oh
that
no,
would be-
that would be too toxic.
That would be
like
cancer. That would be
no.
toxic.
No, but just for the
Imagine
casting.
those
Glory
games.
Europe, what do you mean?
No, I do not agree with that.
Ah, come on, guys. It would make games more entertaining.
No, let's break this down. Alright? We're talking about Vainglory Europe. We're not talking about Dota. Alright, so basically...
You haven't seen how
that
toxic
alone-
Dota is then.
No, but the thing is, in Dota, like, when they play ranked, they actually take ranked seriously. In higher
Yeah.
tiers or mid tiers, they actually do take it seriously. So, like,
Yeah.
you'll never see somebody giving up and trolling, because the games take, like, 50 minutes, so people actually try. They're not gonna just throw out 50 minutes of their lives. In Vainglory, if you
Okay,
mess up a
guys.
little bit...
What do you
Okay,
think
let's
about this?
I agree with you, bro. I think Dumlet and Grassi could win. I don't know how good Gliding Vampire is on this hero. I don't know a lot about Gliding, but I've seen him in 1 or 2 ranked matches. He's not bad. He's a decent player. Obviously, as we saw last game, Dumlet had a very rough start in the beginning. He made steady errors, but late game he was making pretty good plays. So I don't know. What do you think, Helix?
Gliding is actually not a bad Leo. I've seen him do Leo before. He's really good. If he gets his ulti down, he... Okay, why is Bob there?
Bob, get back to base, because I will.
Okay.
He's actually, if he gets close enough to Leo, he's actually interfering because he's getting the ambient from the minions, which is ambient
Yes.
XP.
So,
gold.
Bob, you are not allowed to move more if you're in the chat, because I will. Swear to God.
Yeah, even Gliding saying get him out. If you guys want, we could always restart the match, so we have to do it now as soon as possible. But I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Thing is, if you restart
Bob,
the match,
is
they
Bob
notice the
still
other
in
two.
the chat? In the.
I'm not sure if he's in the chat, but if he is, I hope he's not going to do that again. He is moving around. Look, I don't have an issue if he's moving around in base.
Okay.
but You need to just...
It's okay, he's just high-fiving the minions, it's fine.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't mess the game up.
Oh yeah, by the way, they switched roles. If you didn't notice. Garcia's now
Oh,
in
I
jungle.
didn't notice. No, I didn't notice actually. Wow.
Gliding is also in lane, so it's both teams switched roles. Looks like both teams are going weapon. I'm not sure what it is with double team, like both teams going weapon power, but it seems to be a common thing. I think it's just to push down turrets faster. Since ace isn't really a factor in this tournament, so it's more about pushing turrets.
Yeah, I think Dominance, he's getting pretty decent amount of form. And gliding's catching up now. But the harass that he's putting on gliding is good. Instead of just hitting the creeps, you know, the most important thing I think is harassing and then last hit the creeps last. And you don't need to drop the creeps. You don't need to push it into the tower as well like he's doing now. Just harass the hero. Make him miss all these creeps, you know?
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
Remember, this is also the issue. Yeah, it is. And one of the
I don't
like,
do that
one
every
of the
game.
things of
but,
wave management.
Yeah.
I don't either.
I try to
Those
do it,
things
but
that
sometimes
come
you
with wave
forget.
management.
You know.
Yeah, you get carried away and then get
Okay.
too aggressive.
Okay, they're going in,
it's
Garcia and Nana's God. But I mean, none of them are going to kill each other. I don't think Tucker would want to anyways try to go on Garcia because I think Garcia would probably end up killing him.
I hope I just made him bob. Okay.
No, he's still moving around there somewhere. So the farm's pretty much identical in the jungle. The only difference is Tucker's not even bought a boots yet, but I think he's gonna go for. Already, he just bought his item now. Spell sword. What do you think HaVeNz will be the?
Oh, I used to main Taco, by the way. I used to play him hardcore. He used to be overpowered in 3v3.
Yeah, he used
weapon
to be
power
crazy.
Specifically. Yeah, so
Used
for
to be
Leo, it's
banned.
gonna be... Leo's like a one thing. So he can only do one thing, that is burst. So you're probably gonna see the Serpent's Mask Sword Blade. And this is where Catherine comes in if she builds a little bit of crystal. They instantly kind of lose the fight if he hits the Catherine on accident. So that's gonna be one thing to watch out for. And then for Tak, I think he's going more of the sustain game, but normally when I used to play him, it would be just buy full burst, and that's how you kind of play him. Because you want to do as much as you can and then get out. And now that you don't have the heal coming from the B, you kind of want to just get as much damage in before you're probably going to die, so might as well. They don't have that many skill shots, so I shouldn't really be worried about that. I think Catherine's Storm Crown is going to play into another proc item, which is probably Aftershock.
Aftershock, yeah. I'm not a big Catherine player. I think Wicked, don't you play Catherine?
I do not play Catherine that much. If I do play her, I play her in jungle. So this is obviously the same thing. So I would definitely get the Storm Crown and the Aftershock and then go for Spell Sword actually.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big Leo player either.
And just defend to have for these guys. Tak is going Spell Sword.
Which
Yeah,
I
he
don't like, honestly. I don't think Spell Sword is good.
I think, I don't know. Let's see what he's going to build into, but I think maybe he should have bought something else.
Probably, yeah. Because he needs the early damage. That's kind of weapon power attack early game with his passive. Can do a lot of damage. So if he went flat damage, he would have probably invaded more effectively. see, in this case, the reason why Leo's keeping up with Kinetic is it's the same thing that happened with Sky and Silvernail. Kinetic should not go, like, she's just power farming her minions. She should just keep them still, her side of the map early game, and just harass Leo away from the ambient experience. Once she gets that level lead, it's an easy kill.
You mean keep the minions closer to the turret?
Yeah, on her side, because she has range and he doesn't.
So the 7 mark is there.
They could have, like I was saying, they could have killed him. They could have killed Leo a long time ago if he left the item for last. He first went for the item Dumblet, and then because when Garci stunned him,
down.
oh, they can get another kill there.
These days too, when Staka loses his farm, he becomes useless.
Yeah,
They should now just utilize with him.
they have to capitalize as soon as possible, not wait like the other team did last game. Because if he gets fully stacked, there's going to be an issue.
And we see that Team B actually has a gold lead of like 2,000 right now.
Yeah. But they'll pick up back.
Yeah, Catherine is strong.
I'm a wise guy says, why is no one playing Petrol? I think Petrol will be a good pick in 3v3.
I have not seen a pedal. Yeah, that could be really annoying. Yeah.
They banned him. I think they banned him the last 2 matches. This match they went to Leo, so they kind of like promoted the Catherine.
Why do you say that? For our viewers out there that need to know some Helix information.
Oh yeah, my information is outdated. By the way, I haven't read these patch notes yet.
Yeah, but you're not speaking wrong. You're speaking the truth. But tell the viewers, why do you say if somebody picks Leo, the opponent picking Catherine's a good pick?
Well, going back in time, Catherine can scale with Crystal Power. They're playing Catherine Crystal Power jungle. And the way you used to play her is basically you would buy Crystal on her, but at the same time you'd get like Fountain and Crucible. That's the only utility items you have. Her shield, the ability you see her using right now, if you hit her in a certain amount, like if you deal a certain amount of damage to her, she deflects it all back towards her. And Leo, he has the highest burst at the moment, I believe, when it comes to an ability. And connects to Kestrel, he has the highest burst, especially in late game. When he first came out, he would deal 1,000 damage, meaning Catherine just becomes a god, because she would deflect it back to everybody on the team. 25% of 1,000 is about 250, so imagine a support dealing about 750 damage, which would be split. So it's like every single person would get 250 damage dealt to them. Because she's building Crystal, that kind of amplifies that damage that's being got back. And once again, because she's building Crystal, that means she's not tanky, meaning Leo is gonna probably do so much more damage than her because she's not tanky.
Yeah.
So because, you know, more damage being deflected back. That's kind of why
Dumblet's
they
hitting
promoted
hard.
her.
Yes, that's actually true. It's like, oh, that would have been a kill, but Tucker jumped right in front of it. I think that would have been a kill.
Yeah, that was really good. That's really hard to do too.
I wonder if he did it because he knew what was happening, or if that was a spell luck.
I think it was just luck. But we're gonna pretend like it was calculated.
You never know. He could be like Undor. He could be a very good player.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
That was a good player though.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't matter because either way, so look at this. He hit her once. How is a Leo losing to a Catherine? It's because all the damage is bouncing back at Leo, and she's being protected as well. But she didn't max her B, which is kind of strange to be honest. I would normally max her B and stun if I'm doing her Crystal and leave the ulti out of the equation.
So you would go level 2 ulti and max B?
Max A and ulti. Max the stun and ulti. I mean, max ulti and shield, and leave ulti on level 2.
And then
I keep messing up.
you mean leave the A ability on level 4 and the other two max B and C? We're talking about.
No, max the stun and max the shield, but
Yeah.
don't max ulti.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I always
Don't
mess
you
it
think
up
the
early.
max of the ulti could be good actually?
It could be.
They're all weapon power. Why
Like
would you need it?
oh, you mean like that? Yeah.
That should
Then
be
again,
But for this
she has
match,
proc. She's doing proc, so the stun will do more damage if she levels it up.
the gold advantage from the side is getting bigger. Seems pretty even with the farming between gliding and jumblets on lane. Oh, they're gonna contest the dragon.
Oh, that was good. That was a mid-air stun. See, look, they used it. They used the maxed out ulti, but it didn't really do that much. It just denied them their escape, that's all.
Oh, that should be a kill on gliding.
Yeah, if he attacks, he will die faster too,
We
so he
see
has
the
nothing.
Catherine. It's like he can
Oh, he healed up a little bit there.
nothing. And now they are going straight for the Kraken.
Catherine used to be able to solo Kraken without any form of damage. I still remember that. That used to, she used
Yeah,
to
I
be
still
the
remember
go-to
that
support.
in 3v3.
Yeah. When Warhorn was still an item, she didn't know Warhorn is like a really, really old item. When that used to be an item,
I
she
never heard
was
of
the
it
best
actually.
support.
What was that? What kind of item was that?
It was, the best way to put it is it was kind of like War Threats, kind of. That's the best way to put it.
You guys been playing this game for a long time. Like I think
Oh, that
I've
was
been
ages
playing
ago.
BG for a long time, but I never heard of that item.
It was like, it was a utility item. They used to pick it up a lot in tournaments. You
So,
should, if
what
you
do
look
you
at the old
guys-
streams, you see it.
Yeah. What do you guys think about it? Is this GG now or
I think
Yeah.
gonna
It's
be able
over.
to contend it?
I think Tucker's the hero pick was pretty useless. I don't think it's not really doing much to the Kraken, as you can see as well. And that first item pick on Tucker was a bad choice, like you were saying earlier.
Yeah.
Didn't even
Tucker
use
should
the
watch.
early game.
Shouldn't even worry about the Kraken and just go on the heroes because you're not even doing that much damage to the Kraken.
And Catherine actually has to trust
Because if he's
her,
gonna focus
right?
on the
So-
Kraken, it's not. I don't know. I think
Yeah.
there we go. Now he's
He
actually
does
going on the
more
heroes.
damage if he
Yeah.
had Bone Saw though.
He's going on the heroes, which gets the heroes to back up instead of focusing on the Kraken.
This is good actually. I wanted to. Okay, never mind. She got away. I wanted to show you why she's really strong into Leo. Normally I would go. So look at this. She's going for her second item as a Crucible. At this point in the game where Storm Crown isn't doing much.
Ooh.
Look at this.
Oh, look at
She's
that
just
damage.
deleting them. That's normally what you want to do on her. But I would normally at this point sell Storm Crown and get an Eve.
But do you need the Eve into
I think Leo.
Aftershock
I think
and the
gliding
Clockwork?
could possibly kill her.
The thing with the Clockwork is her B also resets the time if she stands close to Leo. It's like because her shield also does damage over time. By the way, it's not just the deflect that deals damage. So she just resets. Look at this. She just came up real quick.
I must say these games.
And the Eve just makes her more damage.
Yeah. I must say these games are lasting long, man. This past couple of games have been lasting pretty long.
No, I think like the normal time we have here is like 25 minutes.
Yeah, well, we so used to like if it's 2v2, it goes so quick. But
Yeah. But these guys actually have to like think like they cannot get the ace, which means that they
That was
cannot
a
get
bad
the-
play.
Oh. So
that's
this
game.
is GG.
That has to be game.
Should be
Yeah.
game.
No, it's
Yeah,
definitely
there's-
game. 25 seconds.
Unless they do.
Unless they troll.
So you guys talk
Out
about
of,
this a little bit. I will make sure we get the other teams.
I would have loved to have seen Flourisher and try to go to the next round. But I think they really threw it out the bag there. They would have been good favorites for the final.
Yeah, I would have retold the story of Flores getting backdoored by my team 2 times in a row if he got backdoored.
Yeah.
Bro, I whenever he's in voice chat, I just to this day, this has been like 3 years, 2 years now. To this day, I still enjoy. We lost, but we backdoored them twice in a row. Right, so to this day, I still go into voice chats when he's in, and I'm like, remember the back door? And he's like, will you stop?
No.
It got to a point where I felt like I killed him inside a little bit.
Perhaps. So who's next?
Yeah, he's a really nice dude. I'm not sure.
I
don't know.
I think Wicked went and took one of those breaks that you were talking about.
Okay, so I'm just trying to get the other guys online here. I have. See, we have Grow Me, and we have the Nemesis, and we have Strange Pineapple. Sorry. And we have Gareth.
Are we gonna have another person to
Yes.
be the AFKs? Or?
Yes, we are
I'm
going
interested
to.
about.
We have. Let's see here. Gareth. No, he is not in anymore. Gareth. Wilmer. No.
Strange Pineapple's also coming, isn't he?
Yes.
Guys, before you start, just give me a second. I'm gonna be right back.
This should be our guilds and the tiers. Everyone has to have.
So, we have our team. I'm just waiting for. Okay. So we have our guys for the next match. So this is actually the winners of last week's bracket. The first two teams that went through.